Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am Aditi, and get it together. And this is a message for whenever this message reaches you, because spirit is not bound. Let's try that again. And 3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Lodestone Productions, where we help you discover your true north. I am Aditi, and this is a message for whenever this message reaches you, because spirit is not bound to our time and space continuum, and so the only time by which we tell time is divine time. Dig what I'm saying? So let us check our spiritual voicemail and see what's what. Shall we? Let's. Here we go. So, last time that we talked, we were talking about moving past the fear, using the pain as a teaching tool, and also see the pain as the teaching tool, and also how to actually use those blocks instead of just saying, okay, that's a thing I've learned. So yes, we were talking about, let's move this over here. We were talking about romantic love, but of course we can take that same premise and apply it to our daily lives. But let's just see what Spirit has to say for us today. Yeah? Your hard work is paying off with the Lovers. Okay, yeah, that's only one card. Your hard work is paying off with the Lovers. A win-win outcome is forecast with the Three of Pentacles and Three of Wands. And have faith in your dreams with the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and Death. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Drinking sparkling water. That was it's a fun choice. All right. So, off rip. Your hard work is paying off with the Lovers. So, what I'm getting here, there's like there may have been some discouragement. You not seeing the results of the effort that you've been putting in and wondering if A, it's worth it, or B, if you're actually on the right path. But according to this, you are exactly where you need to be. You have indeed taken the correct path. It just may take a while for you to actually see the fruits of your labor, but they are indeed growing, right? Win-win outcome is forecast with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. This talks about collaboration as well as co-creation with spirit. I understand that those are buzzwords. I am very aware of that. However, that's exactly what this is. Finally, you will be able to connect with like-minded individuals that you're going to be able to grow with. Jesus, it's been a long time coming for some of us. All right. And you've been patient in waiting with the Three of Wands. It's taken a long, long time. But finally, the answer is coming on through. Interesting. I've never noticed this before. Yes, I know that there is a fire truck in this card. and that the fire truck is definitely, when people see it, it is an answered prayer. It is very much a welcome sight. Um, but the thing is, yes, it's a welcome sight, but fire trucks can never come fast enough, can they? You've got your it's a race against time, and it's about mitigating damage. When a fire truck is on the way to put out a fire, seconds feel like hours, and the destruction comes in so quickly, so quickly. So that when the truck actually does come and the fire is actually put out, also, thank you, Spirit. Also, the act of putting out the fire is messy, but it's very messy. But it's better than the fire. So these answers or these promises that you may have been waiting on, they may not show up in the package that you were expecting, but they're still blessings nonetheless. Have faith in your dreams with the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and Death. There's going to be some quick changes here. Changes, fast moving. Like this, money's going to change your life. Having money is going to change your life. Having it. And it's going to happen almost in the blink of an eye. Wow. Okay. We've got the Hermit, Ten of Wands, Two of Cups, Six of Wands, Eon, and the Sun. The Eon can also be depicted as judgment. All right, so with the Hermit, this is this hard work on self-reflection is paying off. The answering of the hard questions and making the difficult changes are working out for you. I promise they're working out for you. It's going to be, if you're not seeing the results of this yet, you will, but it's coming on through. You taking the time to kind of pull back and not allow yourself to be distracted by the things that others have going on is also good for you. You know, you just kind of you dial it way back. And not only is it giving you a new perspective on the world around you, but it also is giving you a new perspective on exactly how you're showing up in this world. Yes. So, yes, how you're actually showing up in the world. And also, if you're pleased with how you're showing up with the world, great, go ahead and refine it. If you are not pleased with how you are actually showing up in the world, you know, because you asked yourself these hard questions and you've answered them, well, now you have an opportunity to make adjustments while you are in the confines of your own darkness. and then come out back into the light once you've made the pertinent changes. Um, this win-win outcome with the Ten of Wands to the Two of Cups. This physical struggle, you have come to the conclusion of this. Um, it was it was hard. It was oppressive. So for some of us in the collective, it really put our self-esteem to the test. Also, what I'm seeing with this Ten of Wands energy, is understanding just how much is truly negotiable within you, especially with this hermit thing going on, right? Like, if you find yourself in a position where you are not free to be your whole self, you have to negotiate just how much of yourself you are actually going to expose at any given time. You can also see what characteristics are helping you and what characteristics are hurting you, not just in this restrictive environment, but also once you find yourself outside of this restrictive environment. Like, how have you how have you shot yourself in the foot with how you are or how you were, right? And really examine that. You'd be amazed how much you can change when you are restricted. And then taking that and just kind of boiling yourself down to a bit of a concentrate, right? Or a diamond, right? And then taking that pressurized form of yourself and then taking it out of that restrictive environment into something that allows it to grow and stretch in its newly refined form. You've got the Six of Wands, the Eon, and the Sun here. Going through this pressure cooker of seeing where you are, seeing how you got in your own way, getting out of your own way, and then tasting not only freedom but also success. So much freedom and success that you are breaking generational curses. The Eon is here, also judgment. But in this particular card, this is a memorial wall, right? And on this side, you have a person just in like modern day clothing. But on the other side, the person is actually in the modern day clothing of the time of the war. And this is World War II. So this is like 30s and 40s, right? Over here. Um, Again, the way that you are forced to change in a restrictive environment, people behaving during times of war are very different than the behavior of people during times of peace. Things that are readily available to you when your country is not in conflict is very different than the luxuries that are afforded to you when your country is within conflict. Ask anyone who has seen a war on the front lines how that worked out for them. Okay? But for those who were fortunate enough to come out on the other side with their lives and are able to further their bloodline and to have someone come in 2023 and take all of the hurt that has been heaped upon them either by nature or nurture, go in and make the adjustments and come out successfully being a new and better person. Best believe that those that came behind them are celebrating this win. We're not just doing it for ourselves. We are doing it for our families, both behind us and in front of us. And when we are called to break these generational curses and we actually do it, that means that we go back and right wrongs for generations behind us, meaning that their quality of afterlife is also affected if you fall within that frame of mind. But that's definitely the way that I see it. Like, one moment. You carry the weight of your legacy on your shoulders. So when you win, everyone wins. And you've got to win the sun here. Have faith that you are actually going to make it through and that you are going to be successful in whatever this is that you choose. Hierophant, Eight of Wands, Page of Cups, Star, Ten of Cups, Six of Swords. Now, with breaking these curses and celebrating with your ancestors and loved ones, right? You are now in a position of authority with the Hierophant. I mean, you were big enough to get your ass kicked. You're big enough to handle the responsibilities, right? You've shown yourself more than competent to be able to handle this. Now that means that you also have new responsibilities with the Eight of Wands and the Page of Cups. New responsibilities, and you have, yeah, new responsibilities, the messages and the responsibilities that go along with them. You're going to be able to produce, you're going to be able to produce a better quality outcome because of your higher learning. You are being set aside, being set apart, and being recognized for the work that you've done. This brings you much, much joy and also a peace of mind with the Six of Swords. You actually get an opportunity to rest. Well, not just rest, just move to a calmer state of being. One more. Okay. Two of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the Emperor, Two of Swords, Page of Swords, and Ace of Swords. The truth of the matter is you are making the necessary changes. You have made the necessary changes, and now you're getting new information thrown into your world, but you've got this. Okay? You've got this. Oh, do you have it? You've got this. You've got new resources coming in that you get to balance out. And not only that, they're going to be long-term resources. It's not just a quick little infusion of cash to last you about a week and that's it. This is 10 generations worth of stability, because all of the things that you have fixed, all of these things are coming back to you. All that generational wealth that was stolen from you is coming back. Ten generations worth of theft for some. But yeah, it's going to carry you for the long haul. And you're going to have to be a good steward of this. With the Emperor, um, yeah, ain't no broke emperors out here. Even if, yeah, there are no broke emperors, period. Oh, again, birthright. Because we're talking about generational wealth. This is stuff that you were supposed to have been born into. So, yeah, all this is coming back with interest. Hmm. Two of Swords, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. You do have to choose to move forward. You can't just stay here and wait for someone else to hand things to you and make decisions for you. You have to actually make these decisions on your own. You can't keep turning a blind eye to this. It's not going to help you at all. All right. You you are going to have to get up and make a change and go out there and put yourself out there with the Page of Swords. That's yeah. You've already received all of the information. See all this paper all through here? It's the research has been done. Now it's time to make a move. And that's the truth of it. Make a move. You're not going to sit here and dream about all of these great things that all of these wonderful readers on the internet and in your real life have been trying to tell you repeatedly. You can't just sit back, listen to it, get a cheap little thrill, and go on about your life. You have to choose to move. And that's the truth. Choose to move and then do it. Actually take the action so that you can start having these things coming into your life and being a real part of it. The choice is yours. All right. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me today. And until we meet again, remember to be good to yourselves and to each other. I will see you next time. Bye now.